Well, it looks like we'll be tag teaming today. I was hoping to have some room on my yoga mat, but apparently that's not the case. Really, guys? Okay. Thank you. Happy Saturday. This should be a fun one, I can tell already. Welcome to the 12th edition of Core Flow. We're going to focus a bit on our upper back and shoulders, as so many of the recent classes, yeah, I need that mat, thank you. So many of the classes recently have been focused on the hips. We'll of course get everything in today. Quick word, I am doing a small group Zoom workshop tomorrow. I have a couple of spots left. It is also a core conditioning workshop, but it's going to be much more intensive on both core strengthening, the powerhouse glute strengthening, and then how that relates to a lot of the yoga postures. So derekbarris.com/yoga has that information. If you're interested, sign up today. And you can also find schedule information and donation links there if you're so inspired. I am also going to be launching a series that I'm going to record specific to certain poses. That I'll explain that more as I progress with that, but that page has all the information about what I do here on YouTube and other channels for the yoga practice. Okay, so we're going to start today standing at the top of our mat. If there's a cat in the way, you might have to give him a little love out of the way. Thank you, Osiris. So finding your Tadasana and taking your feet about hip distance apart. As you inhale, stretch your arms up overhead. As you exhale, forward bend over your legs. And just wiggle around for a moment. Bend one knee, bend the other. Now I want to think on this as we do half salutes here, just about how your core engagement plays a role. So softening your knees a little bit. As you find your flat back, engage your abdominal muscles, and then pull from there as you rise all the way back up. Inhale. Can you stay engaged as you fold down over your legs? So finding a flat back on the way and then releasing at the bottom. Let's try that 2 more times. Engage from center as you inhale, stretch up. And then as you exhale, fold down over your legs. And one more. Inhale, stretch, strong from center as you lift up. And as you exhale, extend forward and down over your legs. Soften your knees a little. Step your left leg to lunge. Lower your left knee to the ground. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And as you exhale, release your hands down. Step back. Take your first Chaturanga here. Cobra or up dog as you inhale. And back to downward facing. This is going to do a full round of moon salutation here just to get it moving a little bit. Bend your knees. Look forward. Step your left foot to lunge. Lower your right knee. Stretch your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Tuck your back toes. Straighten both legs. As you inhale, bend your left knee. Nice and easy, step to the top of your mat as you exhale. From center, stretch all the way up. Inhale. And then we go in reverse. Fold forward and down, exhale. Soften your knees, right leg to lunge. Lower your knee, inhale, stretch your arms up. Release your hands, plank to Chaturanga as you exhale. Finding your back bend. And back to downward facing. Bending your knees, looking forward, right foot to lunge. Lower your left knee, stretch your arms up. Inhale. As you release your hands, moving to pyramid, straighten through both legs. Just bend your knee, look forward, pull from center to get that left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, stretch up to stand. Stay engaged, fold back down. All right, soften your knees, step your left leg to lunge, lower your knee, stretch your arms up, inhale. As you exhale, pyramid, stretch through both legs. Let's do that again. Lower your knee, inhale. Exhale, hands down, pull your hips back. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Okay, lower your back knee, and then you're going to take your right leg and extend it back. So now we're in a table position with your right leg back. Now, find your center, inhale, keep looking slightly forward. Exhale, right knee to the center of your chest. Try to pull it forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, strong center the whole time. Exhale, 3. We're going for 5. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, 4. Last one, inhale. Pull to center, pause, hold, take a breath. Pull your whole body forward a little bit more. And then as you extend your right leg back, open your hip up like a half moon. Put your right foot to the ground, stretch your right arm up. Now from here, float your right leg up off the ground, flex your foot. Take a breath. Moving to twisting lunge, step your right foot to a lunge, maintain that twist. Now tuck your back toes and lift your knee. Let's try that again. From center, lower your knee, stretch your right leg back, kind of like a half moon. Step it forward, tuck your back toes, lift your knee. We're going to do that 2 more times, maybe side plank. Now we're getting a little more interesting, moving from center, looking forward, stepping back to twisting runner's lunge. Try that 1 more time, knee down or not. Side plank, stepping, twisting, runner's lunge. We'll take an inhale, stretch your right arm forward, and then releasing your hand back to pyramid, take a breath. Pull your right hip back. Bend your knee, step to plank. Take a breath in your plank this time, press your heels back, squeeze your inner thighs, engage your glutes. And then forward and down, chaturanga. Finding your back bend, inhale. Back to downward facing. Soften your knees, bend them a little deeper. Look forward, left foot to lunge. Lower your knee, stretch your arms up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Take a breath here, starting to get into that upper back. Move around a little bit. This is a little more challenging. You can always lower your hands if need be. Tuck your back toes, and as you kick both legs straight, fold over your left leg. Try it again. Lower your knee. Try to keep your forearms reaching back. Straighten through both legs, 2. Adding that element of balance 1 more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 3. Take a breath here in the balance. Now as you release your right hand, bend your left knee, turn into the twist, and then extend your left arm forward, and then top of the mat, step up, forward bend. There we go. From center, rise to stand, inhale. Forward and down, exhale. Soften your knees. We go right leg to lunge, knee to the ground. Stretch your arms up. 3 times we go, hands down, back to pyramid. That should feel pretty easy after what we just did. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, 3. Now as you lower your right knee to the ground, you're going to take your left leg, extend it back so you're in table position. Flex your foot. Now from there, pull your knee forward. Inhale, stretch back. You're maintaining plank in your upper body. Exhale, 2. 3 more. If you squeeze your forearms towards one another, you should feel a little bit stronger there in center. Last 2. One more, inhale. Exhale. We're going to stay here for a breath. Pull the knee forward. Bring your whole upper body forward. And then send your left leg back. Open your hip. Lower your foot. Stretch your left arm up. You're in modified side plank. Now these transitions all about core, right? Send your left leg up. So engaging from center, pull your knee in, step into twisting runner's lunge, then lift your back knee. Let's try that again slow. Lower your right knee, and then extend your left leg back. Flex your foot, pull it in, and step, twisting runner's lunge. Now you can do that exact same thing 2 more times, or side plank on that right hand. Lifting up, knee in, step back, that back foot pivots. 1 more time, side plank, or your modification. And then step up to your twist. Stretch your left arm forward, and then hand down, pyramid again for a breath. Rebend your knee, come into plank pose. Just a breath here, heels back, strong center, heart forward. Chaturanga. Your back bend is your inhale. Back to downward dog. Bending your knees deeply, trying to get a little lower every time, nice and easy. Right foot to lunge. Lower your left knee, arms up. Now, as your hands come behind you, opposite thumb on top from the last time. Take a breath here, move. Now you can release your hands if need be. Inhale, forms back. And then to the balance, you stretch both legs straight. Fold over your right leg. Do it again. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. As you bend your knee, left hand down, right arm up. And then inhale, stretch your right arm forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, we go. From center, rise up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Okay, building from that, 1 more round here. Soften your knees, step your left leg to lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bend, lower your back knee. Take your right leg, extend it back. Just 1 time, pull your knee forward. Now, open up into that modified side plank and stay, or bend your right knee, grab your right foot with your right hand. Now, kick your foot into your hand for 3 breaths. Release that leg, pivot your hip down, thank you Baltazar, centering off, and then you're going to lower your right knee next to your left. Now from here, turn the eyes of your elbows forward, plug in center, nice and strong, don't let your back arch here, and then bend your elbows halfway, push up 1, 2, 3, 2 more, lower, 4, bend and lower, strong center, tuck your toes, chaturanga. Breathe. Oh no, stay in chaturanga, Reagan. Breathe. Inhale. Lower to your belly, exhale. Take a breath. Okay, we've been warming up. Now it's time to get stronger. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Baby Cobra's nice to begin. Tuck your left toes. Exhale, plank, right knee to nose. Inhale, lower your belly, Cobra Pose. Exhale, knee to nose, 2. Same side. Inhale. Exhale, 3. 2 more. All the way down, finding that back bend. From center, 4. Pull in, round your back. One more. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Down dog split. Pigeon. 4. Just a few breaths. Just a moment. You can move around a little bit. Should feel good. Three more breaths. Did 5 of those push-ups. Let's take 5 breaths in pigeon. Last breath. Walk your hands back. Right hand outside of your right knee. Tuck your left toes, lift your knee. Now spin your left foot down, fall in triangle. Open from there, left arm up. Look down, one breath, flip your dog. Tap your right foot behind you. Stretch your right arm forward, inhale. Flow, chaturanga. Finding your back bend. And downward dog. Bend your knees a lot. Left foot to lunge. Lower your right knee. Stretch your arms up. Take your hands behind your head, interlace. Move side to side for a moment. Okay, like I said, bit of shoulder mobility today. And here we go with the strengthening aspect. Find a flat back, elbows wide. You can stay here, but why? Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, flat back. Take your arms forward. Through cactus, sweep them back 1. Sweep them forward, inhale. Through cactus, extend them back 2. Just sweep them down and forward. Cactus, back 3. 5's been a good number for us. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Last one, inhale. Exhale, 5. Pause there, heart forward. Warrior 3, take off for just a breath. Finding your first one-legged balance. Top of your mat, Tadasana, or forward bend. Exhale. From center, inhale, rise all the way up. Strong center. Exhale, fold. Forward and down. Soften your knees, right leg to lunge. Lower your knee, stretch your arms up. Inhale. Hands down. We go. Tuck your toes. Stretch both legs straight. Now, as you bend, lower, take your left leg back. Open your hip up. Bend your left knee. Take your left hand. Grab your foot. Again, just a little shoulder stretch here. So you want to, if I could do it, push your right shin down. Then that lets you kick your left leg back more. There we go. 2 more breaths. Release your left knee down, finding your hands and knees, table. We should have a little more fun this round, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, good. From here, strong center, bend your elbows lower, chaturanga. Knees down, push back up, 1. So bend first, chaturanga. Lower your knees, push up 2. Nice and slow, because slow is good. Bend. Maybe chaturanga on the top of your feet, why not? Lower your knees, push up 3. 2 more, lower. 4. If you can, top of the feet, chaturanga. Pause, take a breath. Take another. Flop down. Shake it out. Okay, you know what's up here. We'll tuck our right toes since we did on the other side here. Take your hands down, Cobra Pose. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose plank. 1. Inhale all the way down, Cobra. Exhale, 2. 3 more we got. Exhale, 3. Final 2. Exhale, 4. Here we go, last one. Exhale, 5. Down dog split. Pigeon. You're welcome. I needed to. 5 breaths. And this is something I'm going to go over in more detail tomorrow, but maintaining your center connection in these transitions, right? I've always said that with pushing up, say from chaturanga to plank, if it's just in your arms, it's so much harder. But if your legs, your glutes, your center are involved, then it makes a lot more sense. Right, that way it's all the weight isn't forward, it's spread out evenly. 2 more breaths. Yes, your arms are obviously working, but plank and chaturanga are core strengthening postures, but you need to be engaged for that. Slide your hands back, left hand outside of your knee, lift your right knee, fall in triangle, spin your foot down, open it up. Flip your dog, look down, rotate around, stretch forward. Chaturanga, floated dog. Okay, bend your knees, right foot to lunge. Lower your left knee, stretch your arms up. Take your hands behind your head, opposite pinky on top. Just here for a moment. And this is, as always, what I mean about progression. So as you come to a flat back, you may just hold here for 5 breaths. That's strong. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe your back knee lifts. You can stay here, or arms forward. Through cactus, extend back. Sweep them forward. Exhale through and back. 2. Very strong upper back engagement. Inhale. 3. 2 more. 4. Final 1. And back. Heart forward, strong center, warrior 3. Pull up. Take a breath. Forward bend, exhale. From center, rise up, inhale. Hands to prayer, close your eyes, Tadasana. Just 3 more breaths. Push down through your feet. Engage center. Push the crown of your head up for 2. Release your hands. Right? Sometimes we forget Tadasana is a pose. We're not just standing. Engaged, engaged, down, up. Separate your feet hip distance. Stretch your arms up. Sorry, mat distance, not hip distance. We go Malasana. Drop down to squat 1. Let's get into those inner thighs now. We inhale, press up. Exhale 2. 3 more. Strong feet. 3. Push your knees out slightly over the middle of your feet as you drop. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale 5. Hands to the ground. Step or jump back, crow pose back if you want it. Knees in, pull up, heart forward, chaturanga. Stretch your right leg up. Draw your knee in and step. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back, heart forward, warrior 3. Pull up. Exhale, left knee to right knee, squat down, elbows in, 1. Warrior 3. Any arms here on the transition. Pull it in, little shrimp squat 2. One more, inhale. Exhale, 3. Warrior 2, open it out. Setting up fan pose. Parallel your feet, stretch your arms up. Now, try to maintain your hips square. Right hand down, fan pose, left arm up, twist. Inhale, rotate up, fan pose. Left hand down, twist. Inhale to fan. Let's do that one more round. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale. Left hand down, right arm up. Keep your right arm up. Look down, twisting runner's lunge. Left hand forward, back heel up. Right arm forward, hand down, chaturanga, sweep back. Upward facing. Back to down dog. Stretch your left leg up. Pull your knee in, step to lunge. Arms up, high lunge. Sweep your arms back, heart forward. Strong upper back here, warrior 3. Pulse up, any arms. Flex that right foot, exhale, shrimp squat 1. Knees and elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Sit a little lower. Warrior 2. Float open from there. Arms up, fan pose. Left hand down. Right arm up. From center, pull up. Right hand down, twist. Let's do it again. Inhale. Left hand down. Inhale, strong center. Exhale, twist. Stay in the twist, twisting runner's lunge. Come forward. Left arm extends. And flow, hand down, sweep it back. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. From center, pull up to stand, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, chaturanga, floated dog. Stretch your right leg up. Pull your knee in, step to lunge. One breath, high lunge. Flat back, sweep your arms back. Looking just on the horizon on the ground, warrior 3, pull up. 1 shrimp squat, drop in. Warrior 2. Stretch up, parallel feet. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Inhale, pull up. Left hand down, right arm up. Twisting runner's lunge. Stay if you want, or side plank. Right hand behind your head, push your head back. Right elbow, left elbow, 1. Inhale, open. Use your head pushing back. Twist 2. Inhale. Twist 3. 2 more, inhale. Twist 4. Inhale. Twist 5. Right hand down, plank pose. Take your left hand, take your feet a little wider. Take your left hand behind your back. Rotate your feet to the right. Left shoulder on your back. Rotate back to center. Take it open. Rotate center 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. 2 more. Inhale. 4. Last one. Inhale. 5. Stretch your left arm forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Stretch your left leg up, inhale. Step it to lunge, high lunge, stretch up. Sweep your arms back, heart forward. Looking on the horizon, warrior three, one time, pull up. Shrimp squat in. Warrior two. Arms up, parallel feet. Left hand down, twist, right arm up. Back up from center, pull up. Right hand down, left arm up. Rotate, twisting runner's lunge. You can stay and breathe, but why? Side plank, right hand. Just kidding, modify if needed. Left hand behind your head, push back. Twist one. Inhale. Twist two. Squeeze your inner thighs, inhale. Three, strong glutes, strong center. Two more, inhale. Four. Inhale. Five, left hand down, wide plank in the legs. Right hand behind your back. Rotate your feet to the left. Open. Back to center one. Inhale. Two. Three more. Rotate. Three. Last two. Final one. Rotate to center, right arm forward. Chaturanga. Finding your back bend. Downward facing. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop, top of your mat. Stretch all the way up to stand. At the top, clasp your hands. Just fixing my shirt. Feet together, side bend right. Oh, back to center. Feels good at this point, side bend left. Back to center. Drop your hands behind you. Separate your feet. Little camel pose, soften your knees. Lift your heart up, take a breath. Pull in from center, squat pose. Transition back, hands down, chaturanga or crow. Feet in, lift up. And float. Stretch your right leg up, inhale. Pull your knee in, step, high lunge. Flat back. On the horizon, warrior three. Shrimp squat. Half moon pose. Ooh. Shrimp squat. Left hand down, revolved half moon pose. Right arm up, twist. Shrimp squat, pull it in. Let's do it again, half moon. Shrimp squat. Revolved half moon. Shrimp squat. One more, half moon. Shrimp squat, good morning. Left hand down, right arm up, revolved moon, pause. Maybe bend your knee, catch your foot. Take a few breaths here. Lift your left knee up, open your right shoulder for three. Looking down, have a seat, left knee outside of your right. That would be your ankle. Lift your left arm up. Seated spinal twist. Well, I hope you have a little bit of heat. I know I'm a bit drenched right now. I'll take 3 more breaths in our twist. But seriously, I love stuff like this. If you watch, I fall often, and that's the point. not the whole point, but it's playing your edge, right? It's finding the edge of your balance, because if you can play there and then sustain there over time, you get stronger. I mean, that's how we expand our boundaries, right? I think that's what we're doing as a culture right now, I hope. Come back to center, stretch your arms forward. You can bring your hands to the ground, but maybe not. Pull up, warrior three from there. Own it, warrior two. Right, own your mistakes too, own your falling. Right, stretch up, parallel, right, both arms up. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Take a breath. Okay, back up. Left hand down, right arm up. We'll take a breath. Okay, we're gonna add a little twist to this transition. Let's try it. You're gonna rotate to the front, bring your hands down. So you're in a lunge here. Now, just know that if you slide your right foot across and stretch your left arm up, you're in fallen triangle, awesome place to be. Otherwise, push the ground away, pull your right foot up, bring it over to your left elbow, Tadasana, bend, lift your left leg. Chaturanga. And we meet in down dog. Last side, stretch your left leg up. Pull your knee in, step to lunge. Reach your arms up, inhale. Find your flat back. Look on the horizon on the ground, warrior three. Here we go, balance time. Shrimp squat. Half moon. Play with shapes, that's this whole practice, right? Shrimp squat. Right hand down, left arm up, revolved half moon. Shrimp squat. You need your center there to pull that hand up for your balance. Half moon. Shrimp squat. Revolved moon. And down. One more round. Half moon. Drop it in. Right hand down, revolved moon, pause and breathe, or bend your right knee, catch your foot. Get a nice quad stretch there. 3 breaths. Look down, right knee outside of your left foot. Sit down, right arm up, seated spinal twist. And just enjoy, take a few breaths, pull up tall, draw your navel in. Every exhale, rotate. Two more breaths. New playlist is up, by the way. Sometimes I always forget to announce that, but every Saturday morning, because I don't play music through the class, you can still enjoy the playlist if you would need music to accompany this. I think it helps. Come back to center, warrior three. I'm gonna use my hand on this one because of my knee. Pull up. Warrior two. Good. Stretch up, arms up. Left hand down, right arm up. Twisting fan pose. Take a breath. Inhale, pull up. Twisting fan pose. Now turn into a low lunge in the front. I'm gonna move over a little so I have room here. Now, again, maybe fallen triangle. Maybe you're just gonna lift your foot, slide it through. But if you got Tadasana in you, palms down, knee up, left knee to right elbow, kick it out, lift your right leg. Chaturanga. Back to down dog. Lower your knees. Have a seat. Sit up on your heels, if that's okay. So hero's pose. Now, you can sit in full heroes for this part if you'd like, meaning you can separate your feet. I want my butt on something. Since my butt doesn't come to the ground, I'm gonna sit on my heels. If this is not comfortable, you can sit on a block, you can slide a blanket or a towel under your knees, or you can sit cross-legged. We're just gonna get into our upper back a little more here without all that strengthening. All right, so hands behind your head and just kind of circle for a moment. Push your head back. And see how that feels freed up here. Now, with all of the strength of our arms necessary for this. And then you're gonna take your right hand out to the right. Keep your left sitting bone grounded. You don't wanna lift your hips here. Just bend your elbow and stretch your left arm forward. Look up under your left armpit in the side stretch. Now, keep your left hand up here. Just slide it behind your head as you push back up and come to stand on your knees. I'm going to use my hand as a cradle, right hand to your right kidney there, and then press into a half camel here. You're welcome to stretch your left arm back as well. I'm just going to use it as a cradle. Feels kind of nice for that stretch. Strong quads here. Push your hips forward. Take 3 more breaths in this half camel. Lift up and have a seat. And then, so now keep your right sitting bone down, take your left hand out, soften your elbow and stretch your right arm forward. Your elbow may go to the ground. That's great if it can get there, as long as your right hip doesn't lift. I want to feel that stretch in my right ankle, right? So I want the weight of my right hip down. If I drop my elbow all the way down, I start to miss that. So I like that feeling there of both ankles, tops and shins getting stretched here. Leave that right arm, just take your hand behind your head, slide back, and let's come to stand. Left hand to your left kidney, and then press back. You can go deeper, of course. Again, right arm back, left hand to your left ankle. All those options are there if you're very back bendy. Just take care, strong quads here. 3 more breaths. And then lift up and have a seat. Now, I'm going to do rabbit pose. And rabbit is I really like rabbit. But what I notice, if anything, is the piece that I see people miss is that you have to pull your heels. Right? Your hands can't just go to your heels and then relax. It's the isometric tension that's going to create your upper back stretch. Now, rabbit's not for everyone, especially if you have any neck issues. So some of you will just take child's pose and bring your hands behind you. Maybe grab your ankles, maybe not. That's where you start rabbit. And if that's good and you just want to relax, cool. Hello. Now, what happens is my head's going to go right where Osiris is sitting. He's always got perfect timing. You can go up here. And I'm going to grab my heels here. And when I lift my hips, I'm pulling my heels. And that's really important. So I'm on the top of my head, and I'm pulling my heels to get that upper back stretch. Okay, so try that out. Take 2 more breaths. Coming out of rabbit, you want to just press to child's pose for a moment. It always feels nice after rabbit. And you can roll your head, your forehead on the ground. Roll your head side to side. Release your neck. And come back up to sit. Okay, so now we have all that. Let's do one more. Let's do a full camel. Stand on your knees, hands to your kidneys. Remember, neck long. Try to touch your elbows behind your back. So if you're new to camel, right, that feeling right there of imagining, unless you're double jointed, right, it's not gonna happen. But imagining your elbows touching, that's the stretch. So I'm not even leaning back and I feel a lot. So if you're like, ooh, I get that, just stay, look ahead, keep your neck safe. If you wanna drop back, hands to heels, you can go for that. Wherever you'd like to be. Let's breathe for 5. Two more breaths. Okay, lift up and sit down. Swing your legs out in front of you now. Okay, shake it out. Of course, you're gonna be right there. And we're gonna take pigeon on our back today. So I think we've done 46 minutes of standing poses and kneeling. We can end here on our back. So rock your knees for a moment, hug your legs in. And then right ankle over your left thigh, pigeon pose. And of course, I'm taking the most basic, thread the needle. If you have a variation, straighten your left leg, cradling your right leg, right? Work with what you have here. We'll be here about a minute. Enjoy. But most importantly, stay connected, right? Just because we're on our backs, we haven't ended the practice. This is where you get to say thank you to your glutes, to your shoulders, to your nervous system, right? This is the cool down. Take about 3 more deep breaths here. All right, put your foot on the ground, cross over to a twist. I have a half eagle wrap, my left knee over outside of my right shin there. Right calf muscle. Any twist here that you want though. Take a few breaths. And come back to center. Let's make sure your hips land squarely on the ground. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh, finding your thread the needle or your variation of reclining pigeon here for the next minute or so. And again, the important part, whatever version you're in, you want your left foot flexed. So you keep that action and you should be able to maintain the stretch. If the foot gets lazy, it's very easy to lose the stretch. Take your twist here, whatever legs you want as your knees go over to the right, left shoulder on the ground. Breathe for a few deep breaths. Come back to center. Stretch your legs out into your Shavasana. I am going to, as always, leave you here. I hope you had fun with that. I did. I needed that today. So thank you as always for practicing. I will be back. Well, I'm dark right now, and there's a light behind me. I will see you again on Tuesday for a core flow, unless I'm going to see you tomorrow for the core conditioning workshop. Tuesday is dynamic flow. Okay, time to have a Saturday.